Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Cordite and the Sim Apex settings that I have on this class. Now from 12,000 DPI will be running on my mouse, 1000 Hertz on my Sim Apex settings, and let's go ahead and jump into that. So the aim will be a 5, ballistic curve will be a default, common synchronized smoothing will be 4, Y and X will be a 1, steady aim will be an 8, boost will be 100. If you want to change the boost, I'd recommend going by hundreds. And if you do not have steady aim, I will leave a link in description on how to get it. And the reason that maybe you do not have it is because you do not have the Sim Apex beta. There's two different applications, one just regular one that doesn't have steady aim, and then the beta just to test it out. It's still a work in process, so maybe you get a little bit of a lag and little bugs here and there, but they tend to fix those in the long run. Now button layout, basically it's your preference. I just have most of the stuff on my mouse. Now I think the only one that I have to explain will be the scroll up and scroll down. It's the wheel on my mouse, but I'll do another video on button layout that I have on my mouse. Now analog will just be default, never mess around with that. Aim downside will be a 4. Now for my delay I put it at 170. It works for me, maybe it will work for you too. Now let's go ahead and jump into this. Ballistic curve, it'll be a default just like the hip. Smoothing will be 4, Y and X will be a 1, steady aim will be an 8, and boost will be 100. Now I do not have a secondary. Maybe I'll do one later on that I will tend to use for every class that I have. Due to that, the only reason that I will use this secondary is to move around with the Mantis and use a Hailstorm. That's basically it. You just create this, make the sensibility a little bit more higher so the score streaks could be easily maneuverable. And those are the only ones that I tend to have problems, because I do have, get a gunship easily moved with the settings that I have without a secondary. But when it comes to Mantis and the Hailstorm, it requires a little bit of more sensibility, so that's the only time that I will have to, leave my keyboard and use my controller to use this type of score streaks, the Hailstorm and the Mantis. But besides that, the settings are pretty fine for me. And the attachments that I normally use for the Cordite will be an FMJ, rapid fire, and the belt, which is the operating mod. Since I play only hardcore. And yeah, well, thanks for watching. I'll do another video.